A lot of times when you do a group discussion, a couple of the dominant personalities tend to take over and they do all the talking, and that generally scares me away. But in the way that we approached it this time, or the way that the meeting was approached, it really was lots of people given input on their experience using it at different doses, etc. And that's what I find very, very useful. What happens when the initial response isn't what you were thinking or hoping? What do you do next? And I just immediately got some great ideas that I'm going to use on myself, use on my patients immediately when I get back to the clinic. And I think it's just been just invaluable, really, because a lot of times, there's so many peptides, and they treat so many different conditions, your head can start to spin. You really do need to think about these are the ones, and get exposed to it and find out the way other people are using it. And again, it's going to change my practice immediately. This was more about what are you going to do in your practice rather than taking a sip from a fire hose, getting just volumes and volumes of information and studies and that sort of thing. That's all great, you need it, and there's no really taking the place of that. But this is, all right, you go to your office, you see this person, what is the dose you're going to do? What are you going to tell them? How are you going to approach it? What are some of the issues that can come up in the treatment? And that is really taking it a step further to do the lecture hall initially, follow it up with this, lecture hall this. I really do think it's valuable. I mean, that's really been my takeaway.